Scotty and welcome back to the channel of M&K's Lawn Paradise. I'm gonna go ahead and see me how to take off the tire and actually patch the tire. I think it's this one right here. I've been having this flat tire for weeks now, months now, and I finally, gonna go ahead and take it off and patch it up. Instead of keep buying new tires, we had a hurricane previously. Everybody's fence is still down. You still got nails all over people's yards. Every day that I cut, I'm dealing with that problem. But it's a good problem. It's all right. I can't stop the job. We gotta continue to do the job. So I'm gonna take that tire off and I'm gonna go ahead and patch it up. And that's one thing I'm gonna do. So you're gonna also see how to take it off and patch at the same time. But I'm also take off both of these tires so I can lube that inside of these bolts right here up, because they seize up. You have a bolt that goes through, then you have a big washer that goes all the way through. And if you don't keep greasing that, eventually that washer and that bolt gonna seize it together, and that tire is not gonna come off. So I'm gonna actually do that today. I'm gonna go ahead and grease those up. It's been about 3 months, 4 months since I greased them up. So I'm gonna take both of these tires off, grease them up, and make sure they roll properly and they come off properly, because I don't want to have to cut the bolt again, then go to Tractor Supply, buy new bolts, buy new washer and stuff like that. So I'll show y'all that, show y'all the mechanism that it takes, and also what I'm talking about. I know it all sounds confusing. If you've never took a tire off on a bad boy MZ Magnum, this is how they install the front tires. Not every single mower, zero-turn mower is like this. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna get my tools and we're gonna get this tire off. So y'all stay rocking with me. Let's go. All right, so y'all can see what I'm doing. I had to put it at a different angle. Let's get into it. I'm gonna jack it up to get this tire off. Let me get press wrench. Get back. Get my handy dandy tools. Stop worrying about my PJs. All right, it's all right. It's hot out here in the summertime. Almost got stung by a wasp too. That's one thing about this building. A lot of wasps. Let's get it up, all right? My toolbox here. Sorry that you're so far back. That's the only way I can get the angle right. I don't have nobody filming today. Let's find out what socket this is. $20 millimeter cut. 20 millimeter socket. Let's go ahead and get this tire off. I think it's this one. I said it was. Yeah. Jack it up. Take these off. Leave that. All right. If you haven't learned how to patch a whole tire up, or how to find it, we're gonna go ahead and get a bottle of soap. I'm gonna air it up, spray it so I can find the hole within this tire, and we're just gonna patch it up. Like I say, there's no point of buying a whole new tire when it's already, if you can see, there's one patch right there, there's another patch right there, so that's 2. We already got 2 patches in this tire. That's fine and dandy. If you can patch as many times you can, do that, because these tires run up. They could get expensive. Like I said, we had a previous hurricane and still people got fences down, got boards all over their yard still. They haven't picked it up. And that doesn't mean I stop the job. I mow and I'm gonna try to mow around it, but if I hit a nail, I hit a nail. Patch and go. So this is what I was talking about, that I'm gonna take both tires off and grease up, because you have this right here and you have this bolt. If they not greased up, what happens over time, water seeps up in there, both of these get seized together, and then you have to cut this off just to get this tire off. There's no other way to get that tire off without cutting this off. This goes through that piece right there, it goes straight through. So this has to come down, as you can see. If this succeeds together, this has to come pull out of here. This bolt has to pull out. This stays in there like that. Boom. So if they seize, you're not getting it off, all right? Plain and simple, you're not getting it off. So we're gonna grease it up, grease both of them up. I'm gonna take both of them off and grease it back up with some regular, you know, grease gun, all-purpose grease. Just keep it greased. That way you don't have that problem. I went and bought this boat from Tractor Supply because I needed a mower the next day, and a bad boy, not Tractor Supply, but what they call them, retail. They didn't have these boats. They had this in store, but they didn't have the boats, the right boat. So I just went, bought a long enough boat from Tractor Supply and made it work. That's why you see 3 washers here and 3 washers on the other side. It works just fine. Okay, make it do what it do. All right, the tools we gonna need. We're gonna need a bottom. I know that's some wall spray, but that's really some, I mean, this will work as wall spray. Just some Downy dish soap. Do you know that kills wasps and all kind of bugs and flies? If you didn't, you should have been watching TikTok. But that ain't what we're using it for. We're gonna use the soap, water, to find the hole, little small pinhole we have in this tire right here. We got our patch, little kit right there. Our plug. Okay? And we're gonna go ahead and jam it in there and pull it up out of there. Might have to go get my other little tool. We'll see. Cut. So let's go ahead and get it in now. Let's find where the hole at. All I'm gonna do is take this tire and spray up on it. See if I can find it. I think I already found it. I see it leaking. We're gonna spray the whole tire. I found one of them. But we're gonna spray the whole tire just to see where it's leaking from. Around the rim, above, side of the rim. Just spray the heck out of it, find it. Soap and water. Easy little trick. This is what I do for my mowers. You could do this for your car, any tire really. Instead of keep going to the tire place, you can find it just like that. Let's see if we can find it. I just had it. Matter of fact, that we look right there. But if you look close enough, get it to the camera, you see it? Little nail right there. It's still in there, matter of fact. So I'm gonna take some clips and try to pull that nail up out of there. Is that a nail or is that a patch? That's an old patch. That's not even a nail. That's a patch that I already did. It's starting to leak. So all I'm gonna do is push this patch in, and we're gonna patch it up again. I have 3 patches in here. We got one right here, one right here, and this one that's leaking again. Patch that one up once again. Okay? So let's go ahead and get that done. I'm gonna spray it again, make sure you know I don't find nothing else nowhere else. I mean, it's a small little leak. I mean, baby. Look, I got one right there too. So we'll patch that up too. We're gonna patch this whole tire up. It don't matter. Just, you know, just so we can get back to rolling where I ain't gotta air it up every single morning that I'm mowing. Cause that gets tiring, you know, where you have to air your tire up every morning. And then your tires have to be all at the same level, because if not, you'll have a different side of in the yard. Your lines won't be good and your deck will be uneven. So you want your tires to be aired up all at the same amount, you know, if not the same amount, you know, 8 in the back, at least 10 in the front, or vice versa. It don't matter, but I do them all equal dot. That way I get that level deck. Okay? So let's go ahead and patch this. So what I'm gonna want to do is, let's find it again. We got one right there. I'm gonna want to take this tool and make a bigger hole. That way my plug can go right into it. Like I say, I got two holes leaking in here, and we're just gonna patch. I got a baby hole right there. I'm not really worrying about it. It's a little baby one. So we'll be patching for days. So I'm really worrying about the two major holes that we have in here. Okay. So that one right there, and there's another one right here somewhere. So let's go ahead and stick this right in this little hole real quick. Might have to air down, maybe not. Let's find it. Now you can hear it leaking. Stick it right in there. Okay. Let's go ahead and plug it up. While we at it, before I plug the other one. Your little plugs out. I had some cement. If you happen to can't find the hole again, what we do is, which I know exactly where it's at. It's right here. So what we gonna do? Take it, push that on in. Get it in there. Not too far. See, like that. And just pull it on out. Now we plugged up. Okay? Now we got one more to plug. So I'm gonna air it up again. Let that sit. Air it up again, plug up the other side. Don't worry about getting dirty. It's part of the game, baby. M&K's Line. Make sure you like and subscribe and keep it going. That's two patches right there. But that's pretty much how you go ahead about patching the tire up. If you had some cement, tire cement, whatever, you could have put something around that and patched it up like that. This one already had a patch in it, so the hole was actually bigger. So hopefully it stays. And if it doesn't stay, then we're eventually gonna buy a new tire, all right? So, like I said, don't want to buy a new tire just because you have one little hole in it. Get your plug patch kit. It don't matter, something like this with some cement. If you have some tire cement, whatever, that'll work too. Just put a little bit of lube on there and it seal it even better, so it works. Just a plug patch kit. And keep on going about your day, because you don't want to stop mowing just because you're trying to find a new tire. Sometimes you ain't gonna find a new tire the day before. It might be the weekend. You cutting that Monday or whatever. You can't get to a tire shop to buy a new tire. Just plug it and keep on rolling. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 plugs in this tire. That's all right, because what I'm gonna do is keep on plugging till it's done. Till it's done. It won't go no more. If it won't go no more, then I'll buy a new tire. All right? So that's it on this. Plug and play your tire. Plug and play. Plug and patch your tire and keep on going with your day. That's how you go ahead about plugging it, and let's keep on going. Like I just showed y'all, a lot in there. So if you like this video and it helped you, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, like, comment to the channel. Always help. Got tons more tutorials coming, tons more blogs, and anything and everything. M&K's Lawn. I'm just doing it. Stay tuned. Got to grease this up. Another video for y'all. Holla.